biggest night news on the radio. About to hit another high, everything you wanna know. Put the scoop, make it fast. To tax tag, gotta make this moment last. We bringing go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. People went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, we Lunatik real. Always on the road. From the strip like some insights, navigate the night. Truth in every state, penny picture so right. Love with a brand new secret. Yo, no, the spirit is so star. Pull your organ that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The words you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, people went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. The Lunatic Radio Show, always on the road. Skylights in the desert, feel the rhythm of the beat. We're setting in the stage, making history in the heat. Voices rise and fall in a city that never sleeps. Yeah, the radio show keeps spinning, the secrets Vegas keeps. Let the Raiders roll, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, we moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, the Lunatic Radio Show, always on the road. The city like splash me, rapping the biggest night news on the radio. About to hit another high, everything you wanna know. Put the scoop, make it fast. To tax tag, gotta make this moment last. We bringing go, half strip like in the candy with style. It's about to get wild. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. People went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, we Lunatic real. Always on the road. From the strip like some insights, navigate the night. Truth in every state, penny picture so right. Love with a brand new secret. Yo, no, the spirit is so star. Pull your organ that you can't ignore. The heart of Vegas need. The words you can't ignore. Let the Raiders roll. Yeah, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, people went through the speakers, shaking up your soul. The Lunatic Radio Show, always on the road. Skylights in the desert, feel the rhythm of the beat. We're setting in the stage, making history in the heat. Voices rise and fall in a city that never sleeps. Yeah, the radio show keeps spinning, the secrets Vegas keeps. Let the Raiders roll, let the truth unfold. Las Vegas in our veins, like a story told. Yeah, we moving through the speakers, shaking up your soul. Yeah, the Lunatic Radio Show, always on the road.
And gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
They're here.
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. Our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my
What is the deal, Raider Nation? What is the deal, man? Happy Thursday, man. Welcome to another edition of WWE Live. That's not the show we doing? Oh, the Lunatic Raider Show. My bad. Welcome to the Lunatic Raider Show with your boy Lunatic Raider right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat. We in the building. Things are looking good for the guys. Hey, welcome back. Remember, welcome back, Carter? Welcome back. Some of our players has been MIA due to injury, and they're looking pretty nifty out there, if you don't say so myself. Yes, indeed. Brock Bowers back. Who else we got? Lonnie Johnson Jr. is back. You know what I mean? We got Jacoby Meyer back. Who else we got back, man? We got AOC back in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. It's going down, man. Let me get this shit cracking one time, man. You feel me? You motherfucker get excited? Shit, I'm mosquito on myself. Shout out to the chat, man. Let's get into it, man. Shall we? Yes, indeed. That's a big dog in the building, man. Salute to you. You already know what it is.
I'm out of time. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Robert Pena in the building, man. Following that shit up, man. Let's go.
I'm out of time. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yes, indeed. We got Billy Davis in the building, man. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me scroll down here, catch y'all up one time. Eagles Terrier 207 in the building. Man, appreciate you. My guy in the building, man. You already know what it is.
My name is D-Nice. My name is D-Nice.
D-Nice in the building, man. Up, Eagle Terrier hitting the chat up.
I'm out of time. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
He feeling it up. He feeling it up. He feeling the chat up. For real, for real. Who else we got? We got James Furpo in the building, man. Dropping them on him.
I'm out of time. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go, man. That shit ain't gonna never get old, man. For real, for real. Let me see what else we got up in the building. Raider Paul in the building, man. Salute to you.
I'm out of time. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, we in here active today on this Thursday, man. Tomorrow is Hallows Eve. Hallows Eve. Yes, indeed. I might do a quick, you know what? Usually I've been doing these. I can't do it at 3 tomorrow because I gotta go check into the room. But I'm gonna come on early. Tomorrow's show, I'm gonna do a Halloween show tomorrow at Damn, I'm gonna have to do it early. Cause I want to get down there early. Let's see. I want to leave. Damn. It's gonna be early, y'all. It's gonna be a morning show. If I do a show hey, just hit the notification bell, man. That's all I can tell y'all. I'm gonna try to squeeze one in, or I might just go live from Fremont Street. We'll see how it turn out, man, for real. But yeah, man, we got some of our guys back. Matter of fact, the beautiful thing is, I seen Brock Bowers practicing with no knee brace on. With no knee brace. As a matter of fact, I can't be the only one to see this shit. Watch this shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get this shit up over here right, man. Let's see what old Brock Bowers is doing at practice, man. No knee brace on, man. Break it down on him. Break it down. Do the 2-step. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't American Bandstand. This is Soul Train. Go get up there. Go get that ball, boy. With no knee brace on. He back. He back, y'all. Let's fucking go. Let's go. The boy is back. Yes, sir. No knee brace either. We got a healthy Brock Bowers, man. That's all that matters. I'm still gonna reserve hope. Salute to the world's most dangerous chat, man. Like I always say to y'all, without you, there's no me, and without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation. That's the Mickey Ficky Raider Nation, man. Salute to y'all. Oh, that'll put some hair on your chest. Oh, yeah, I like it. I like it. My weekend is beginning. This is my Friday. So we're going to get active, man. We're going to hit Fremont Street Friday night, man, with all the ghouls and goblins. You know what I mean? It's also, Raider Nation weekend. We play Jacksonville. What does the Raiders do on Sunday? Can we get a win? Can we get something positive out of this bye rather than rest? more than just rust, man. Can we get a W? You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. We got a lot of good guys back. I know they truly really missed Lonnie Johnson on defense, especially when he went down in that scrimmage game, and I was there when they did that mock scrimmage game. I was there when he got hurt. So, damn, he's back. Time go by so quick, man. We're 7 games into the season. You remember we were just chomping at the bit just for the season to start? Like, oh, we can't wait. New England, everything said, okay, we got winning in New England and got that win. Let's go. And then we lost. Then we lost again. And again. And again. Fuck. Then we won. Then we win, though. And then we get our ass whooped. Didn't score a point. That's how this season's been, man. We've been roller coastering like a Mickey Ficky. But we'll see what they do, bro. That offensive line is something I want. We're not gonna know exactly what has been done over the bye until Sunday when they're dressed up, suited, and out there on the field. Then we can see, did they make any other tweaks? You know what I mean? We know the trade deadline is coming up Tuesday. Jacoby Myers' name is still floating out there. I heard there was a rumor. I don't know if this is true. There was a rumor that the Raiders are out there filling for Tua. I don't know if it's now or before. I just kind of like blew it off like, nah, bro. That motherfucker one concussion away from being a produce. That's fucked up. To being a produce item. What you mean by that, Lunatic? Yeah. Tua is one hit away from being a produce item. What does that mean? A vegetable. That's fucked up to say, but he's one concussion away from being a vegetable, bruh. Them concussions is gonna add up. Hey, there's 3 letters in the alphabet, boy, and there's 2 consonants and 1 vowel. That comes to mind with this history of concussions, and it's not nothing to laugh at, but I'm a comedian. So, you know what I mean? It's something when motherfucker asks you a question, you shake your head no, you hear something shaking inside that motherfucker. Ding, ding, ting, 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 ting. Do you want to go to the store? Ting, 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 ting. No, that's them screws loose. He got them loose screws in that dome, boy. I'm telling you, that motherfucker gonna be laying right next to the head of cabbage. Damn, that just made me dizzy as a motherfucker, shaking my head like I need to quit that shit. But yeah, man, sad but true. Hey, for real though, James. That he's a liability. Hey, like I said, one more, he's done. He's done. And then there was another rumor I heard out there also about us trading Eric Stokes and possibly getting Richardson, quarterback, Indianapolis, because I think Indianapolis is ready to move on with him, especially with the quarterback doing as good as they got now. Danny Design, you feel me? So, bruh. It took, it's crazy. It took Indianapolis three tries, because don't forget, remember the first quarterback before Richardson, who was it? Levis? The mayo and coffee man? They moved on to him. Went Richardson. Too many injuries. Moved on for him. Now they bring in somebody else's shit. That's why I said you can't never shut the door on shit until you for sure. Everybody gave up on Danny Dimes, and guess who got the best record in the NFL? The Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts. Go figure. With somebody's throwaway. Somebody's throwaway came in here and looks way better in that system than the 2 guys they drafted. First round picks. 2 first round picks, damn near back to back. Will Levis and Anthony Richardson. And lo and behold, it took somebody else's pick that they gave up on. See, that's why you don't give up on people too soon. You don't do it. You want to, if they're not it, find out for sure that they're not it. Don't assume and guess, it's been a year. He might be through, you know what I mean? Because you're going to throw away some shit that has value. And somebody's going to come and scoop it up. And now here they go. That was a perfect move for Indianapolis to go grab this kid, man, and put him in that system, and everything is on. That shit's working. Like, that's what we want it to be. We want it to be, and what I mean like that, I mean them going out and getting somebody else's quarterback, like us getting Geno. We wanted to get Geno, and this is what we were hoping and expecting to happen for us to win games. And the weapons that we do have to add to that pot of gumbo to get out there and do that thing. But it trended the other way. You know what I mean? We went the other we hit that fork in the road and we went left when we should have went right. But it is what it is. You live and learn. So we'll see if they learned from it and see if we move on from it and prosper. We do need to look at quarterbacks next year in the upcoming draft next year. That's a no doubter. We need our franchise guy. We need him. You know what I mean? I know we had Geno here. That's just to hold things down until we find him, so it doesn't allow us to reach. Don't reach for a quarterback. Don't just go draft a quarterback because in your mind you need one. Go draft a quarterback you feel you can be successful with, that you can build a team around. That's what you do. Don't just grab one just to be grabbing one. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that shit unfolds, man. But Brock Bowers is back. AOC is back. Now AOC, like I said, the only knock on AOC, man, is his lack of mobility. A lot of people say, why you keep... Because we don't have an offensive line that's going to keep up the protection long enough for AOC. And right now, with the short time he's been in the NFL, injury prone. He's been very, very injury prone to the point where it's kind of like you get nervous when the pocket breaks down and somebody is on his ass. You know what I mean? Because you kind of fear if he gets hit and go down wrong, what he's going to break this time. What is he going to bruise this time? You know what I mean? AOC must be in a kind of situation where he has a damn good offensive line. And this is what I'm going to say. I be cracking jokes on AOC because that's what I do. I crack jokes. I make the mood light, man, because there's too much negativity in this world to just keep, soaking all that negative juices in the atmosphere up. So I crack jokes on AOC, but at the same time, I'm knowing AOC could be a damn good quarterback if you give him the things to succeed. And that's any quarterback. Any quarterback. But if one of the things that you're not strong at is mobility to get away from harm, that means you're going to constantly be surrounded by harm, which means you can be harmed. In essence, you feel me? So if you can get a guy coming off the edge up the middle and you have lacking mobility ability, then you're going to be dead to rights and there's anything could go wrong. A knee, an Achilles, MCL, ICL, meniscus, patella tendon, high ankle sprain, fracture, broken wrist. We seen that shit. Fractured wrist, broken clavicle. We seen that with the wide receiver from Tampa Bay. Just anything can happen. And anything that can happen, that can go wrong, will go wrong. That's just what it is. So it's like you want to protect him fully and give him action and having time in the pocket to go ahead and do what he does. But this offensive line, I mean, Geno Smith is way more mobile than AOC. How's that worked? You know what I mean? That O-line, bro, we need to figure this O-line out. And what I mean by that is not figure out as far as who are they, but where do they fit? Does JPJ truly fit at right guard over being the center? Does Meredith fit better at center than he does at left guard? Does Parham fit better at left guard than he does on the bench? Stone Forsythe, that's just by necessity is why we got him at left tackle. If Colton Miller was not down with injury, Stone Forsythe would be on the sideline stoned. He's stoned on the bench. Stone Forsythe will be stoned on the bench. You feel me? So it's just a lot. So Cal Sound the building, man. He said he got Herman monster speed. You rang. You stupid. The monsters. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. And that's not his fault. You know what I mean? I think when God was making people, he look at AOC and be like, nah, you don't need it. I'm gonna get Speed to what's the podcast dude named Speed, something Speed, IE Speed or some shit. God gave him God gave the podcaster dude Speed AOCs. That's the added speed you get here. And we're gonna add you, we just gonna give you one burst. You get one burst. AOC will give all your talent in your arm, in your mustache. So God gave him a porno mustache and a hell of an arm. Hey, you gotta rock with it. If that's what was given to you, rock that shit. Rock that shit, homie. You feel me? But I don't knock AOC. AOC is a paid performer like everybody else. Everybody doesn't have the same attributes that, you know what I mean, born with the same gifts. You know what I mean? But he, arm wise, he can get the job. And you know what? I don't think he got baby hands either. So fumbling, I've seen him fumble before, but let me see. What are Aiden O'Connell's hand size?
Aiden O'Connell's hand size is 9 3/4 inches.
Yeah, Aiden O'Connell got 9 3/4. He's a quarter inch away from 10. That's 10 is what you want your wide receivers to have. You know what I mean? So for he got big hands. Pause. Not that, you know, ain't nobody say, oh, if his hands are big. Nah, ain't nobody saying that shit. But he can hold on to the ball. You know what I mean? And it's better than, I don't even know what Geno Smith's hand size is. Hold on, let me see. What are Geno Smith's hand size?
Geno Smith's hand size is 9 1/4 inches. Which is
9 1/4 inches, an eighth larger than Derek Carr's. 9 1/4 ain't great, you know what I mean? And then you drop from 9 1/4. Guess what Kenny Pickett is? Kenny Pickett is 8 1/2, bruh. 8 1/2 inch hands. And the way they measure it is from your thumb tip to your pinky tip. That's your hand size. See, mine is, I'm 8. I'm 8. And I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm 8. Fucking Aiden O'Connell, that motherfucker got 1 inch and 3/4 more than me. So that's from pinky to, you know what I mean? Aiden O'Connell got a bigger hand. He can grab, that means gripping the ball. Just think, when you're a quarterback, you only get one hand to grip that ball to throw it. 8 1/2 inch hands, ball gone. See, people don't understand. There's measurables too, not just your speed, how high you can jump, how tall you are. Your hand size matter. That's what she said. She said, you know what? She said, you know what? Your hand size, you got small hands, but god dang. Let me quit. She didn't say that shit. Who's she? I don't know. But we getting people back. There's no excuses Sunday. Does Lonnie Johnson suit up and play? We're going to see. We're going to see. I would love to see him out there if he's ready to go, if he's in shape to go. I know he's not in football shape, but he's not starting in any of the safeties or the corner spots. So I'm not worried about him. They can use him when they want to use him. I know Brock Bowers is ready now. Hey, and this is what I mean about why Tyler Lockett was signed to the Raiders. It's a comfort for Geno. And I think the one thing is Brock Bowers is back now, so that's your other comfort, because we've seen what Brock Bowers did in week 1. You know, in New England. We've seen what Brock Bowers did in week 1. So we know that that chemistry was there. It was developing. And to get that taken away from you, where he did try to play, but he wasn't the same Bowers. He wasn't the same Bowers that can go up and go get that 50-50 ball, or be able to cut on a dude and take off and it will be going down the sideline. That Brock Bowers wasn't out there. Now it looks like that Brock Bowers is back. Out there doing what he's doing without a knee brace. Remember the last times we seen him out there, he was with a knee brace, a sleeve and a knee brace. That shit gone. AOC, I'm comfortable in the fact that we got a backup that ain't got 8 1/2 inch hands. You know what I mean? I'm just saying what it is, bro. I'm saying what everybody thinking, like, bro, we can't have Kenny Pickett in there. You seen when the very first snap he took coming in the game, what happened? Fumble Rooski. Yes, indeed. He fumbled. Why? Not because he had Vaseline on his hands from wiping his face down, or because he had KY jelly on the ball. No, none of that. It's because his motherfucker, he got baby hands. Look at me talking. His hands is bigger than mine. He got baby dick finger hands. Bring back the sign. Bigger bust. Hey, for real. For real. Bring back the sign, because that's how Gino been playing. And see, here's the thing that's frustrating. We've seen him play better than this. He was better than this in Seattle. He was better than this in the first week 1. But then again, this is why I'm trying to, what is the common denominator? Week 1 to the rest of the games. An unhealthy Brock Bowers. That's your number 1 wide receiver. You fuck with a tight end, fuck the title. Brock Bowers is your number 1 target. And that game is when he went down in that second game and was not the same since. And now Gino's, you know what I mean? And then the offensive line ain't helping either. It's not just Gino. Gino's part of the issue, but you got to also include everything else. You know what I mean? You got to include the fact that offensive line, bro, what kind of trust do you have in that O-line? What kind of trust? I wouldn't trust that line for shit. Because we don't know what the fuck it is. It's a makeshift offensive line. That's not the final cut. That's not the final offensive line we're going to play with for the next few years. You know damn well that ain't. Kappa ain't the answer. Stone Forsythe ain't the answer. Parham probably on his way out. And I don't know what the fuck is going on with JPJ at right guard, even though we know he's a beast. But at the same time, when he's going up against these Pro Bowl caliber defensive tackles, he's getting diddy. Fuck getting abused. He's getting diddied on that offensive line, bruh. He's getting his shit pushed in. All the way back to the quarterback. So, man, they should have left well enough alone. But, I mean, if they seen something, you got to try it. But you got to exhaust all avenues of finding out exactly what do you have in this player, and in that player. You got to exhaust that. That's the only way. You don't give up too soon. Like I said, they gave up on Danny Dimes, and now Indianapolis is prospering from that shit. Prospering. These motherfuckers look like a fine oiled machine out there. Just by that quarterback change. So that's why it's always in me to like kind of step back and be like, don't give up too soon. Not too soon. Because I always believe, what if you give up the day before you're supposed to succeed? You'll never know. You got to exhaust it where, you know what, we gave him ample opportunity. It's not working. Hey, thank you for coming. Bye-bye. You know what I mean? You just got to exhaust it, though. Make it so there's no secondary type of thought like, you know what? No, you want to be for sure. So you give him plenty of opportunity. Plenty of opportunity. And if it don't pan out, deuces. Genty. I'm going to start saying that for deuces. Genty. You know what I mean? Because when I say Genty's out of there, I ain't talking about he's out of that backfield and boom, gone. Just imagine, and somebody made a good point yesterday. Imagine Genty with a legitimate fullback in an offense that will open up these holes for him to hit. Because once he hit these holes, he's gone. Once he hit that hole and it's open, he's gone. A fullback would be lovely with Genty. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine if we had like a Mike Allstott type of dude back there, where when he runs, especially when you implement that fullback into the offense, where when he carries, he's a load, like he's running shit over, like a 230-pound, 240-pound type fullback with good balance and vision. I don't want to see the fullback position become extinct because they played such a big role in the history of football. For real, for real. That's going back to when motherfuckers used to run the power I. We ran the power high in high school. You know what I mean? Power I. I don't even see motherfuckers back. Not even in college. I don't even see the wishbone no more. But yeah, the times changed though. Yeah, so Cal, like, no, you can, giving up is fine. But it's when do you give up? See, there's a lot of shit you got to give up. Sometimes you got to give up drinking. You got to give up sodium. You got to give up sugar. There's a lot of shit to give up, but when do you give it up? You give it up before it's too late. And that's with anything. You give up on them before it's too late. So it's kind of like when you gambling. You got to know when what old Kenny Rogers say in The Gambler? You got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You got to know when to walk away and knowing when to run. You never count your money while sitting at the table. There'll be time enough to count it when the dealing's done. Bingo. Country shit right there, boy. Y'all ain't up on that old country shit right there. That's all the Kenny Rogers in that bitch, boy. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, knowing when to run. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough to count it when the dealing's done. That's pure game he's giving you when it comes to gambling. And that's life. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. So you got to go gut feeling. And so you got to analyze your players and see, do they fit in your scheme? Do they fit at the position that they're playing at? That's why they tampered with That's why they tampered with. That's like a motherfucker stealing a pack of cigarettes and stealing a couple of Lucy's out that bitch and putting it back on the counter on the shelf. You got for real. You did tampered with positions to try to see if they can get something better out of them. But that's what you do though. Now I don't know how long do you stick with it for. But now you in a part of a season where our record ain't great, bruh. We all know this shit. Our record ain't shit. 2-5. We three games in the hole. Now you getting to the point of the season where, okay, now we got to analyze everybody. Analyze everybody, and if you want to tweak with the line and all that now, that'll be the time to do it when you know your season is up, and it's like, okay, we're going to focus on the future now. We're going to build this roster the right way. We try to balance it by winning now and building for the future, but you can't. That shit hard, bro. That shit hard. You can't do that shit. You got to be focused on either one or the other. One or the other. You got to either win now or build for the future, because winning now includes spending money on free agents that can come in right now and help. That's only going to be a short-time fit. You're going to go get free agents. That's not going to be a long-term solution. So you got to spend money, free agents, right? You're going to trade away capital draft picks to get people that can play now, which means you're forfeiting your future picks, future players to build around for the future. You're giving up on that and investing into older players to win now. See, now you're taking away from your future for now. It's hard to do that shit. It's either you gonna win now and say fuck the future, or you gonna say we tried to win now let's focus on the future. Now let's worry about these draft picks. Let's analyze the roster and see who fits and who don't. If such and such don't fit, who replaces him? We drafted all these young dudes. Everybody like, why they ain't out there playing? Why they out there playing? That's because they're trying to win now. That's another thing you sacrifice. Why would I put a rookie in the game to take snaps away from a veteran that we brought in to win now? I know you want to develop them, but if you're going to try to win now, you're going to have to sacrifice some of that development just to win now. We know it takes reps. But if you give that rookie reps, what happened to that veteran that you signed in free agency or that you traded for to get on this roster to start and play and help you now? You're going to share the snaps then? You're not going to let that veteran who's proven to win now to get those snaps? Or we got to develop him too, so we're going to have to sit. You know what I mean? You got to choose. You got to choose what it is. Is we going to win now or or build for tomorrow? Because you know there's going to be sacrifice to whatever choice you make. If you sacrifice for winning tomorrow is not winning now. You're not going to win now. You might as well do this shit right. Get the right guys up in there. This season is pretty much a wash. You know what I mean? Still go out there and try to win games, but now you start focusing on the moves you make for tomorrow. All right. Now this is the see when you're not winning now you can give those young guys reps to develop. Now the Charles Grants can get out there. The Porters, the Besh, the Thorntons can get out there and get more snaps. You know what I mean? The Hemingways, the Pegueses. Now this is the time to let them get out there and get their feet wet and because we know it's a wash. We're not playoff bound. I mean, you could if a miracle happens, then so be it. Then you ride that out. You ride that wave until that wave don't say bye no more. You know what I mean? So you just gotta rip Kenny. Hey, Kenny Rogers was as a kid. Man, I remember my pops had his little crew of hunting buddies. And he had a partner named Donald. Donald's still alive too. Shout out to Donald. That looked just like Kenny Rogers. That's why, hey, for real, big old white dude, man, cool as fuck though. I remember as a youngster, they took me hunting, showed me how to shoot rifles, and what were we shooting? 30-06s, and hey, they was having me shoot some high power shit. And this is when I was in junior high. I was 12 was I 12 when they took my first time I went hunting? We went deer hunting. I think it was 12. It was 12. We stayed in a little trailer and shit out in the mountains. Pitch dark, ain't no lights out there. You can't see shit. You see shadows and thinking, what's that? We wake up in the morning, it's an old oil drum that we was practicing shooting on. But those were some good times, man. But Kenny Rogers, him and Dolly Parton. You know Dolly Parton, boy. You know the old joke on her. Have you seen Dolly Parton's new shoes? Neither has she. You feel me? You talk about rack them up like playing pool. You talk about a pool table, boy. She had that rack. But that's the pervert in me. Don't pay me no mind, y'all. But I'm gonna get my ass up out of here though. It's Thursday, man. Enjoy your guys' Thursday. Tomorrow's Halloween. If you're going to be out there with your kids, please be safe out there with them. Check their candy, too. If you're letting them go trick-or-treat, get back to the house, check their candy, because they got some fucking weirdos in this world that like to cause harm to kids and think that shit is funny. You got the fentanyl threat out there. I remember when I was younger, it was motherfuckers putting razors in fucking apples and shit like that. Why would you do that to a fucking kid? You know what I mean? They got sick motherfuckers in this world that need to be, you feel me? But make sure your kids are safe. Make sure, and first of all, man, let them have fun. You know what I mean? Let them go out there trick or treat in the neighborhood that you guys are comfortable in. Neighbors, hey, let them have fun, man. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm about my trick or treat. I'm gonna trick or treat for drinks. Trick or treat, Long Island iced tea. You feel me? Trick or treat. Let me get a vodka cranberry. Trick or treat. I'm coming to the bar. Trick or treat like a motherfucker for drinks. You feel me? But yeah, man. Hey, let me get one more before I get up out of here.
I'm out of time. There you go. There you go.
That's right, man. Happy Thursday to y'all, man. Tomorrow's Friday, Halloween. Be safe out there, man. You know what it is, man. It is the Lunatic Raider Show right here on Raiders Allegiance. Please, if this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like, leave a comment, share, and hit that notification bell as well if you want to be notified of all the content I release, even breaking news, man. And we're going to be out there for dangling and mingling tomorrow night, man. I'm gonna try to get some footage for y'all so y'all can see the festivities, because I know it on a Friday night is, man, Halloween on a Friday night. You already know what it is. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Thursday. I'll see y'all. Maybe I might come on tomorrow morning. Just, you know what I mean? So hit that notification bell. I gotta fit it in my schedule because I'm trying to shoot up out of here because I got a room down there on Fremont Street that I gotta go see if I can get an early check-in and get ready for the tomorrow night, man. So with that being said, I'm Lunatic Raider, and like I always say about this time, I'm out this bitch.